The new makeup of the Sioux Falls School Board will include a first-time board member as well as a longtime incumbent.
Voters in the district elected Mark Murin to the first term in office and Kate Parker to her fifth term. KELOLAND's Perry Groten spoke to both board members about their priorities moving ahead.
Well, Angela and Tom, Mark Murin is a retired Washington High School teacher and coach and says he'll be doing a lot of learning on the job when he takes over his position on the school board in July. Meanwhile, Kate Parker says she brings a lot of experience and institutional memory to the table, having already served 12 years on the school board. Both Murin and Parker say the school district is well positioned to serve students in the future, but add that they have some concerns about the statewide initiative in teaching civics and history. Mark Murin credits his strong ties to the community for helping him become the top vote getter in the Sioux Falls School Board election.
I was raised here. I moved away and then I coached the last 32 years and taught here in Sioux Falls, so I made a lot of connections.
Kate Parker, meanwhile, sees her election to a fifth term on the board as a validation from voters on her 12 previous years in office.
I'm hoping what it says is that the community has trust in me and what I've done on the board, and my work has spoken for itself.
Both Parker and Murin say improving reading skills among Sioux Falls students will be a priority when they begin their terms in July.
Third grade reading levels are definitely not where we would want them to be.
We have to go where kids are. If you're reading at a fifth grade level and you're an eighth grader, we got to get to the fifth grade level and try to bring you up.
Murin and Parker say that the state efforts to rework history and civics standards could be subject to political agendas that don't belong in the classroom.
I think there's a little bit of overreach, from that standpoint. We believe in local control. We do have state standards that we have to follow.
We all want to look at history from our point of view, and that does worry me at times.
Parker and Murin say Sioux Falls teachers have done a great job of teaching civics and history in the past, and that decisions on what students will learn in the future are best left to local educators. And both Parker and Murin say the 5% voter turnout for Tuesday's school board election is not great, but add that it's still a higher total than previous standalone elections.